Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. So first up, Badlands Media came out with an article yesterday, and they said that Russia has initiated an investigation into, quote, financing terrorism, implicating Western nations, alleging that funds received by U.S. firms operating in Ukraine, including one that employed Joe Biden's son, were utilized for, quote, terrorism acts with Russia. I don't think it's any big surprise here. The amount of money that they're funneling over to Ukraine, they're hiding something, probably more than one thing. And I could go into all the details, but suffice it to say that the exposure is taking place, and the people on the nefarious side, they know it. According to Zero Hedge, Norfolk Southern is going to pay $600 million to East Palestine over the toxic train derailment. $600 million? Well, how is that going to take into consideration people's health on the long term? Is it going to help them with their homes and the losses that they've incurred so far? $600 million seems a little light to me, but I guess it's best that at least something's happening for them there. Representative James Comer came out with a couple of statements yesterday, and he said, the Bidens took in $30 million from foreign adversaries around the world. The Bidens can't say what they did to receive the money, and the Bidens have lied directly to the American people about the business schemes, and Biden is involved and compromised. No big surprise there. The question is, when will the majority of the information get out to the populace? I think once we reach that tipping point is when we'll start to see more dominoes fall, but I, for one, am glad to see that Comer is on top of it. According to Zero Hedge, Costco is selling up to $200 million in gold bars per month. And apparently this is a Wells Fargo estimate. Not surprising. We're going to talk a little bit about inflation later on in the broadcast here. But people are moving towards what they feel is a store of value. Gold, silver, precious metals, and in my opinion, Bitcoin as well. But this is another indication that the monetary switch is coming or is here. Kevin Kiley, who's one of our congresspeople here in California, who I personally have met, and I like a lot of what he says and does. Well, he came out yesterday with a statement, and he said the audit of homelessness spending in California is finally out, and the results are infuriating. California spent $24 billion to tackle homelessness over the past 5 years, but didn't consistently track whether the huge outlay of public money actually improved the situation. And I can speak from experience. I've been born and raised here in California. I know it well. I have never seen the amount of homelessness and homeless camps and trailers and tents all over the city, all over the county. It's just mind-blowing. And I'm glad to see that Kevin is calling out Newsom for his lack of leadership and accountability, because the bill's going to come due soon. And I'm sure that Newsom and his cronies are going to pay the price at some level. According to Just the News, the annual inflation rate increased in March to 3.5%. The rate increased 0.3% compared to February's 3.2%. You know, it's just mind-blowing to me that they want us to believe that we're at 3% inflation when gas alone has gone up how much in the last year or in the last month? What about food? The two things, food and fuel, that they don't include in the inflationary number calculation are two of the biggest things. Grocery stores and gas stations. But again, this lying is consistent from this current government, and it needs to change, and it's going to change, and it is changing. So that's all we have for today. Please, if you'd like to support this channel, go to samshalhoub.com or go to mypillow.com. Enter in the discount code SAM and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Or as I said, just go to samshalhoub.com. You can buy me a cup of coffee or whatever you'd like to do. Your support is appreciated. So in the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.